Have you ever held onto a tight rope so hard that your hands began to ache and bleed? You hold on because you are afraid that if you let go, everything will fall apart. But the truth is, the rope is not saving you. It is hurting you. In life, we often grip onto things we cannot control. Other people's opinions, past mistakes, or uncertainty about tomorrow. We strain ourselves trying to force the universe to fit our plans. If you are feeling exhausted from carrying the weight of the world today, take a slow, deep breath in and let it out. Welcome back to Calm English Studio. Today, let us explore the quiet freedom of letting go of what you cannot control. We live with an illusion that if we worry enough, analyze enough, or exert enough effort, we can guarantee a specific outcome. But life is not a mathematical equation where you can control every variable. Think about driving through heavy fog on an unfamiliar road. You cannot control the fog, nor can you force the weather to clear instantly. All you can do is adjust your headlights, hold the steering wheel calmly, and drive at a safe pace. Trying to control uncontrollable things drains your vital energy without changing the result. Recognizing what is within your power and what is not is the first step toward lasting mental peace. Imagine two concentric circles drawn on a piece of paper. The inner circle represents your circle of control. It contains only your thoughts, your actions, your words, and your attitude. Everything else, other people's behavior, the traffic, the weather, the past, and the future, belongs in the outer circle, the circle of uncontrol. When you spend your time trying to fix things in the outer circle, you feel powerless and anxious. But when you draw your focus back to the inner circle, you regain your personal sovereignty. You cannot control how someone responds to you, but you can control your kindness. Focus on your inner circle today. One of the biggest drains on our mental energy is trying to control what other people think of us. We replay conversations, worry about being misunderstood, and try to shape our personalities to please everyone. But here is an undeniable truth. You will never be able to control another person's perception of you. People view you through the lens of their own past, their own moods, and their own insecurities. Trying to make everyone like you is like trying to keep 10 water balloons underwater at the same time. Let go of the need for universal approval. Your job is not to be understood by everyone. Your job is to be authentic to yourself. Do you find yourself rushing to fix every problem that arises around you? When a family member is stressed, a friend is upset, or a coworker is complaining, you feel a heavy responsibility to jump in and solve it. But you are a human being, not a firefighter tasked with putting out every emotional flame. You can offer empathy and kindness without taking ownership of another person's turmoil. When you try to save everyone from their own challenges, you rob them of their chance to grow while draining your own spirit. Step back gently. You can care about someone deeply while still honoring your own peace. Imagine sitting by a quiet stream and placing a small paper boat into the water. The stream moves naturally around rocks, twists through bends, and flows smoothly toward the ocean. If you try to push the water backward or force the boat against the current, you will only create splash and frustration. Life flows very much like that stream. Events happen, plans change, and unexpected turns arise. Surrendering does not mean giving up. It simply means choosing to ride the current instead of fighting the water. When you stop fighting the flow of life, you conserve your energy and discover that the current often carries you exactly where you need to be. Emotional detachment is often misunderstood as coldness or indifference, but true detachment is an act of deep wisdom. It means caring about life without gripping it so tightly that it destroys your peace. Think of yourself as an audience member in a theater watching a dramatic play. You can feel moved by the story, enjoy the performance, and appreciate the characters, but you do not run onto the stage to rewrite the script. Practice being an observer of life's drama, rather than an exhausted actor in every scene. When chaos erupts around you, take a step back, observe quietly, and protect the tranquil harbor within your heart. How much energy do you waste trying to rewrite the past in your mind? You replay old arguments, wish you had chosen a different path, or feel angry about how someone treated you years ago. But the past is like a book that has already been printed and bound. No amount of regret can change a single word on those pages. You cannot rewrite yesterday, but you hold the pen for today's page. Stop wasting your precious present energy on an unchangeable yesterday. Forgive yourself for not knowing then what you know today. Turn the page, dip your pen in fresh golden ink, and write a chapter filled with quiet self-kindness. Ancient philosophers taught a timeless lesson. You have a right to your labor, but not to the fruits of your labor. In modern words, this means you can control your effort, your dedication, and your attitude, but you cannot guarantee the exact final result. Think of a gardener. The gardener can clear the soil, plant the seeds, water the earth, and protect the garden from weeds. But the gardener cannot force the seed to sprout or demand that the sun shine on command. Focus on doing your daily part with care and dedication, then step back and trust the natural process. As we reach the 10-minute mark of our podcast today, let us take a gentle pause together. Place your hands softly on your lap, drop your shoulders away from your ears, and loosen your jaw. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a moment, and gently exhale all tension through your mouth. Notice how light you feel when you let go of trying to control everything. You do not have to fix the whole world today. You only need to be present right here in this quiet second. Thank yourself for investing this time in your peace and your English learning. Let us continue with a calm mind. One of the hardest lessons in life is accepting that you cannot change or fix another adult person. You can offer gentle advice, show compassion, and set a good example, but you cannot force someone to see things from your perspective or make better choices. Trying to carry another person's responsibilities or change their behavior is an impossible burden that will only leave you feeling bitter and exhausted. Respect their individual journey, even if they make choices you do not agree with. Release the weight of trying to manage other people's lives. Focus your energy on your own heart, your own peace, and your own choices today. How much time do you spend playing the what-if game in your head? What if I fail? What if things go wrong? What if I make a mistake? Your mind creates 100 terrifying imaginary scenarios about a future that hasn't happened yet. But worrying about hypothetical problems doesn't prepare you for the future. It simply paralyzes your present. Whenever your mind spirals into what if, replace it with what is. Bring your attention back to your current reality. Right now, in this second, you are safe, you are capable, and you have everything you need to handle this single present moment. Think of life as a highway with many different lanes. Every person has their own lane, their own speed, and their own destination. When you constantly look over at other drivers, worrying about how fast they are driving or where they are going, you lose focus on your own steering wheel. Staying in your own lane means keeping your mind focused on your personal responsibilities, your peace, and your growth. Do not let someone else's hurry make you rush, and do not let someone else's opinion pull you out of your lane. Drive at your own natural speed, enjoy your scenery, and trust your personal journey. Much of our internal suffering comes from comparing our current reality to an ideal picture in our minds of how things should be. I should be further along in life. This situation should be easier. They should treat me better. But should is an enemy of peace. Keeps you trapped in a battle against reality. Contentment begins when you stop demanding that life match your mental script and start appreciating the reality right in front of you. Embrace what is. Find the small blessings hidden in your current circumstances and realize that peace is found in acceptance, not in perfection. Why are we so afraid to let go of control? Because we lack trust. Trust in life, trust in the universe, and trust in ourselves. We feel that if we are not micromanaging every detail, chaos will take over. But life has an incredible way of taking care of itself when we stop interfering. Consider how your body breathes without you consciously telling it to inhale and exhale. Consider how trees shed their leaves and grow new ones without any human effort. Have the courage to trust the natural intelligence of life. You do not need to push every river or steer every wave. Relax your grip and trust that life is supporting you. Overthinking happens when your mind tries to hold 20 different tasks, problems, and plans simultaneously. It creates mental brain fog and leaves you feeling utterly overwhelmed. The cure for a scattered mind is radical simplification. Pick just one thing to focus on right now. If you are drinking tea, focus on the tea. If you are practicing English, focus on the words. If you are cleaning your room, focus on the object in your hands. When you simplify your focus down to a single task, overthinking vanishes, and a feeling of calm mastery fills your mind. Doing one simple thing well is the secret to a peaceful day. In our competitive world, surrender is often viewed as a word of defeat. We think surrendering means giving up, being weak, or losing a battle. But in mindfulness, surrender is the highest form of inner strength. Surrendering does not mean giving up on your goals. It means giving up your struggle against reality. It means stopping your fight against things you cannot change. When you surrender, you stop wasting your energy on futile resistance and direct it toward positive, practical action. Surrender frees your mind, lightens your heart, and restores your peace. True strength is not found in fighting every wave, but in learning how to float smoothly on the water. Solitude is not about escaping the world. It is about returning home to yourself. When you spend a quiet hour alone, you do not have to manage anyone else's emotional state, defend your decisions, or force anything to happen. Solitude is a safe space where you can lay down your heavy mental armor and simply rest. Learn to value these quiet moments. Sip your tea slowly, listen to the rain on the roof, or read a chapter of a good book. When you learn to be at peace with yourself in quiet solitude, external chaos loses its power to disturb your mind, and you discover a deep, immovable sense of inner quiet. When you feel anxious about things you cannot control, your mind gets hyper-focused on what is wrong or unpredictable. Practicing gratitude is like adjusting the lens of a camera. It gently refocuses your awareness onto what is already stable, beautiful, and working in your life. You do not need a perfect situation to feel grateful. You can be grateful for a warm home, a clear mind, a fresh cup of coffee, or the opportunity to learn today. Every time you acknowledge a small blessing, you remind your brain that despite life's uncertainties, you are safe, supported, and surrounded by good things. Take a moment to examine where you are right now. In this exact second, as you listen to these gentle words, are you okay? Is your body safe? Is your heart beating? Almost all our stress exists in our thoughts about the past or predictions about the future. In the physical reality of right now, in this single breath, everything is peaceful. Whenever anxiety threatens to pull you into tomorrow's problems, anchor yourself in the present moment. Feel your feet on the floor, notice the temperature of the air, and listen to the quiet space around you. Right now, in this second, you are completely safe. As we approach the final section of our episode today, let us speak gentle affirmations specifically to release the burden of control. Repeat these soft truths silently in your heart. I release the need to force outcomes or predict the future. I focus my energy on what I can control. My thoughts, my actions, and my kindness. I give up my struggle against reality and accept life as it unfolds. I am safe, I am resilient, and I carry the quiet strength to adapt to any change. I trust the natural flow of life, and I choose quiet peace over constant worry. My heart is calm, my mind is still, and I am at peace. Imagine sitting in a quiet gallery looking at beautiful paintings on the wall. You do not shout at the artwork or try to repaint the canvases. You simply appreciate them for what they are. Practice adopting this observer mindset in your daily life. When chaotic events or difficult emotions arise, step back mentally and observe them like a spectator in a gallery. Say to yourself, I notice that this situation is chaotic, but I do not have to absorb the chaos into my own heart. Becoming an observer creates a healthy emotional buffer between you and the external world. You can witness life's drama without allowing it to destroy your quiet peace. Overthinking happens when you try to carry 20 years of future decisions on your shoulders today. You feel crushed beneath the weight of unknown variables. But life is not lived in decades. It is lived in single, manageable days. You do not need to figure out your entire future this afternoon. You only need to handle the next hour. Focus on doing just one simple, peaceful thing right now. Prepare a healthy meal, clean a corner of your room, or spend a few minutes practicing your English. When you break life down into single moments, every burden becomes manageable, and your journey becomes light and joyful. As we bring our reflection to a close today, carry these quiet truths in your heart. Remember that holding on to control is like gripping a tight rope that hurts your hands. Letting go is where true freedom begins. You cannot control life's weather, but you can always open your umbrella. Focus on your inner circle of control, your thoughts, your actions, and your kindness. Unpack the heavy suitcase of other people's opinions, and stop trying to put out every fire around you. Surrender your fight against reality. Ride the current like a paper boat, and trust that life is supporting your quiet journey. Thank you so much for spending this peaceful time with me today at Calm English Studio. I hope this lesson on letting go brought a sense of relief to your heart and encouraged your English learning journey. If this message helped you feel a little lighter, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing it with a friend who might need a quiet reminder today. Before you go, I would love to hear from you in the comments. What is one thing you are learning to let go of today? Write your answer in English below. I read every single comment. Until next time, take care, breathe deeply, and trust your beautiful pace.